Hi, I'm Leigh with the Brain Performance Center, and I have a question for you. Are you one of those people that always has to be right? Maybe even needs to be right most of the time? You have to get that last word in that conversation? Or do you get frustrated when people don't automatically accept your point of view and agree with you? You know, everybody likes to be right. I like to be right. But I've come to the conclusion that I think being right can be overestimated. If being right is impacting your relationships within your friends and your family, then I have to stop and say, is it worth it? You know, when I think about why is it overestimated, one thing comes to mind. If you're only focused on being right and all your attention goes there, you're becoming so narrow-minded. You know, and then I think, sometimes I have to stop and tell myself, you know what, Leigh, you have permission to be wrong. You can be, and if you're wrong, you may see things from a totally different point of view. You might learn something different. You might be inspired differently. And I think a lot of times, you know, we all have our past experiences and this knowledge in our head, and we rely on that too much. Instead of thinking about what would be right in this situation, we think, well, 2 years ago I had a similar decision and I did this and I was right. Well, that really stops us from other possible opportunities. And it allows us to really stay in a box. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to stay in a box. I think, you know, we have to allow ourselves to be wrong. And when we do, we stop looking for that perfect situation and the perfect answer in every situation. And we lose the fear of failure. I think we want to be right because we're so afraid that we'll fail if we're not right. And when you stop and think about it, the most important reason to maybe be wrong sometimes is nobody likes somebody that is right all the time. And if you can open yourself up and admit to being wrong, you'll gain more respect from your friends and your family. So next time you find yourself in that situation where, oh, I know I'm right, stop and think about it. Do you always want to be right?